Ladies, I don't know if it's me, but don't you feel like we're becoming more like men and men are becoming more like us? This generation's washed.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So the video in the beginning, that's the video that I will be commenting on, sharing my thoughts, my comments, i.e. my 2 cents on. And the reason being is because that's a topic that has been coming up a lot. I've heard a lot of people talking about it. And it's also something that I've felt in recent times. Like, there is a great shift in the atmosphere where things are not necessarily the same in terms of genders and how one gender used to behave as opposed to now, where things are so much different in regards to gender, where men are becoming more like women and women are becoming more like men, as you hear in the video. Now, what she meant by that and what I mean by this is when we say more like or more like, it's not that women are more masculine. No, it's not about femininity and it's not about masculinity. It's not about that. It's about behavior more so. So it's about, for example, men, when I was growing up, men used to be more subtle. You'd be hard-pressed to find a man that is more into commitment, marriage, etc. Now, bearing in mind, even though I'm talking about this, bearing in mind that this was not a generalization in terms of back then, where this means that all men used to be this way. No, you would find more men like that back then. And of course, we're talking about now that things seems to have shifted. And this is why it has become a discussion, because, of course, nowadays, it's like men are more like women and women are more like men. And like I said, what I mean by that is not necessarily because men are feminine. No, it's just that men tend to be more emotionally connected than women are these days. And again, this does not apply to all women. This is just that we're seeing a higher rate of this nowadays as opposed to before, where men are more into commitment. Men tend to be more faithful these days. And it's the other way around, where women are more promiscuous. Women are more unfaithful. Women are more, I don't want to use the word heartless, but it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that, and you'll see all over social media where men are more emotionally in tune, where they are the ones putting their women up, showing affection more. I've seen for the past few weeks so many men putting their women up, especially on Facebook. I've seen so many men putting their women up. This is my life. This is my wife. This is my love, my heart. I mean, guys, have you been really getting a feel? Have you been getting a feel of what's happening? And it's usually the women that are more, you don't really see a lot of women expressing themselves that much when it comes on to their partner. Women are a lot more reserved nowadays in their relationships, where they tend to not be as openly affectionate. Now, what do I think caused this? There are two factors that I think might have contributed to this. One could be that women just became tired of, being walked over by men. Because, back in the days, men used to just cheat, wouldn't be faithful, and they would hurt women, make them cry, stuff like that. So that's one of the factors, could be that women are just tired, and women are more, as you can see nowadays, women are more into themselves. They're loving themselves more. So I just think it's just the season we're in. I think it's just the time. This is just, I just think it has a lot to do with the era, the times we're in. And it's probably has altered how we are as females and how men are. Because yes, I think a lot of women can truly agree. Because when I heard that video, I was like, yes, like it's weird that I thought that something is different. It's just a different time now. And it's just weird to see because we're used to things a certain way. But yeah, definitely there is a shift with men and women. They lack that backbone that we used to see in our men. You know, the men tend to lack that backbone these days. I've even looked at my niece WhatsApp. So my niece put up something this morning on her WhatsApp, you know, and I saw it, I smiled because it's so true that, you know, she was talking about getting a lift from her boyfriend and his friend was in the front. And usually back in the days, once a woman comes, a man would get up and give the woman the front seat. But what she was highlighting is that these men nowadays, they don't even get up. They're sitting there in the front seat. You know, they don't even get up to give a woman the seat. They'll just sit there. And it's just weird because usually once a man see a female coming in, especially if it's the partner of his friend, you know, he's usually going to get up and give the female the front seat. I don't know. It's just a lot. I don't know. It's just an observation. I guess a lot of females are observing. But yeah, there's definitely a shift, you know. Some things a bit different these days. But guys, that's really it. Please do share your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think the young lady is correct? Or I'm correct? Because I've felt the same way. And I know a lot of females have observed this. Do you think it's, you know, you think it's true? Have you been feeling this way? Like there's a shift, there's something different where men are more into commitment, men are more emotional, men are basically more like females, where females are more promiscuous, into themselves, having more self-love, not necessarily crazy about marriage anymore, you know, a bit, some of them a bit heartless. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that's true? So please do share your comments in the comment section. And as always, guys, please do like this video. Until next time, Godspeed. Big ups. Bye, guys. Bye.